Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your watching and welcome to the English news of Bình Phước Radio Television Station and Newspaper. I'm Thục Anh and following are the headlines for today. Discussion take place on Dak Nong Chon Thanh Highway. Support needed for cashew farmers. Vietnam has 10 more seaports. Thousands of pilgrims attend Panagar Temple Festival. The Standing Committee of the Bình Phước Provincial Party Committee has held a working session with a delegation from the Standing Provincial Party Committee of Dak Nong Province relating to the Dak Nong Chon Thanh Highway project.
Chairwoman of the Bình Phước Provincial People's Committee Chon Thanh Highway emphasized that with great political determination and enthusiasm to address traffic congestion, the two provinces will agree on financial plan, investment scale, coordination and implementation procedures, and report to the Ministry of Transport and make a submission to the Prime Minister. Leaders from the two provinces affirmed the importance of the Dak Nong Chon Thanh Highway, which will be a driving force for socio-economic development in Dak Nong Province in particular and the Central Highlands in general. It will be a point linking the Southeast region and the Central Highlands, a route that not only contributes to socio-economic development, but is also one of friendship. The Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee of Dak Nong agreed to propose that the Ministry of Transport will be the state agency in charge of implementation and to establish a steering committee involving the two provinces to hold regular discussions during implementation. Once approved, Dak Nong Province will promote the process from procedures to site clearance and construction.
Cashew crop values and high fertilizer price over recent years have very much affected farmer lives, with cashew farmers in Bình Phước Province in urgent need of supported solutions.
Cashew nuts are not only a key crop and an important contributor to exports, but also a crop that provides income to many households in Bình Phước Province, so plummeting yields and prices really affect the quality of life. The main reason for the decline in cashew yield was the weather, but it is also necessary to recognize how farmers care for their crops. Policies from local authorities on cashew trees have not been effective, and radical solutions are now needed for the key crop to bring high value. Regarding cashew crop failures, the leader of Bình Phước Province said it has strengthened the implementation of social security work in order to help farmers reduce losses. At the same time, sectors, districts and towns must firmly grasp and understand seasonal factors and changing weather patterns to prepare a plan to support those affected.
According to the Bình Phước Provincial Department of Health, there are now 524 private medical practices and 1,162 pharmacies in the province.
From 2018 to the end of the first quarter of 2022, the department will have revoked the licenses of 12 medical examination and treatment practices, 13 non-public medical examination and treatment practices, and 64 pharmacies. Reasons include individuals practicing outside of the scope of the license, while some individuals voluntarily return licenses. Inspection and examination tasks are strictly carried out by the department. 18 violations were detected in the field of private medical practice, while 6 establishments violated food safety and hygiene measures. Bình Phước Province is now strengthening its management over the licensing of private medical practices and pharmacies.
The Ministry of Transport has just announced 10 new seaports, bringing the total number of such ports nationwide to 296.
The newly announced seaports include North Coast Port in Quảng Ninh Province, Long Sơn Port and the Nghi Sơn Seaport in Hà Tĩnh, and Tân Cảng Giao Long Port in Bến Tre Province, among others. The new ports, which are located along the country, are expected to have strengthened the capacity of the current seaport system, especially when Vietnam's import-export activities are recovering strongly post-pandemic. According to the Vietnam Maritime Administration, in the first quarter of this year, the volume of goods going through seaports nationwide reached nearly 180 million tons, up 4% over the same time last year. The national seaport network is performing well, playing an important role in the transportation system in general, especially in import-export activities in particular, the administration noted.
Deputy Prime Minister Lê Văn Thành has asked the Ministry of Industry and Trade to study policies to promote the development of the domestic automobile industry, in line with the growing global trend toward electric cars.
The request was to respond to the proposal of the Vietnam Automobile Manufacturers Association. The association said Vietnam needs to have an automobile industry strategy in line with the growing global trend toward electric cars that contributes to Vietnam's commitment to net zero carbon emission. In Vietnam, electric car prices remain higher than in other countries in the region. Except for VinFast, no domestic manufacturers have seriously invested in developing electric cars to date. Statistics showed that there were around 600 hybrids, plug-in hybrids, and electric cars in Vietnam as of the end of the first quarter of 2021, and all were imported. The development of electric cars would depend on three major pillars, including the legal framework, support policies from the government, and promotion measures.
The Pornagar Temple Festival was held recently in Nha Trang City in central Khánh Hòa Province to pay tribute to Goddess Thiên Nhiên Na, Holy Mother of Cham ethnic minority community in the central region, who taught local people how to cultivate crops and make handicrafts, according to Cham legend.
Thousands of Cham people from Khánh Hòa and nearby Ninh Thuận, Bình Thuận, and Gia Lai provinces flocked to the traditional Pornagar Temple Festival to make offerings to Goddess Thiên Nhiên Na and to pray for peace and good weather for the harvest.
I go to the festival every year and pray for good health and good trade.
A wide range of activities were held, including a ceremony to replace the goddess dress and bathe her statue in herbal water, as well as an incense offering ceremony, among others. In addition, the festival also featured an array of cultural events such as tuồng, or classical opera performances, Cham dancing, and exhibitions of weaving and pottery making.
We all hope that our culture will be suppressed far and wide. I believe that the younger generations will make every effort to preserve our traditional culture.
Pornagar Temple, built more than 1,200 years ago, is an architectural work typical of the Cham aesthetic. It was recognized as a National Historical Relic Site in 1979 and as a National Intangible Heritage in 2012.
That's all for today on Bình Phước Radio Television Station and Newspaper News. Once again, thanks for watching and goodbye for now.